This is the Panasonic Lumix G80, also known as the Panasonic G85, depending on where you are. Quick tour of the box. On that side, lots of icons telling you what it is and all the little things that it can do. 60 megapixels, that's about the in-body image stabilizer. Talk about the live view, splash proof, dust proof, which is new for this model as well. And you've got wireless controls, Wi-Fi, etc. Nothing there. Picture of the camera there. Barcode and stuff there. And the underneath, there you go. Right. So let's have a quick look at what's in the box. So this little panel here is telling you about the optional accessories that you can get for this camera. The battery grip is probably the most interesting one for this model, and spare battery, which is always a recommendation regardless of what digital camera you own. Right, bits of paper, more paperwork, and let's have a look. This is a lens hood. There's the lens. That's the 12 to 60mm zoom lens, which is also weather sealed. Have the neck strap. What's a camera without a nice neck strap? I generally don't use them myself, but over here we have battery, power cable, USB cable, the all important battery charger. The star of the show, the G80. Quick tour of the camera. Nothing really new. Main control dial there. Program, aperture priority, shutter priority, manual, movie modes, which gives you access to all the manual and movie modes. Custom 1, custom mode 2, scene modes, which is all the auto fun modes, and you got the color modes as well. And then next to that got IA, intelligent automatic. Turn your dial at the front there, shutter button. Turn your dial at the back there, the button in the middle, video button, the red one, function button, which is default to exposure compensation. On the other side here you got the drive modes dials, which is a single shot, multi shots, and then you got 4K photo mode, and then something else which I don't know what that is, I'll have to learn what that is, and something else, a self timer I believe, and that I'll have to learn what that is because I don't know what that is either. I think there might be time lapse, I'll have to learn, read the manual, put it back to normal. On the back there we've got the electronic viewfinder, little sensor at the top there to detect proximity to your face. Function 5 button, which is also the live view button. Autofocus controls there. Autofocus, single autofocus, continuous, manual focus. And then you've got the little D-pad dials there, buttons there. All the buttons that you need for everything. SD card slot on the side, which is a good thing. On the other side you have HDMI connector, the USB microphone socket there, and a remote control socket there. And then you got the main monitor screen. Flips out for to face you or back like that. It is a full touch screen, so you can use that to control virtually everything on the camera that isn't controlled on the dials up top. Basically you can use it to move the focus point anywhere on the screen but in the viewfinder. You'll figure it out if you ever use it. I will probably most likely be using it closed most of the time, but there you go. Under here you have the 4/3 sensor inside the micro 4/3 lens mount. And lastly but not least is the flash, built-in flash. Close that. Under here you got a hot shrew, and that's pretty much it. Lens release button there. These, I think I'll be taking these off because they rattle, and generally the way that I carry cameras I generally don't use these anyway, but I might do, you never know. On off switch there, all important. So that's pretty much it. Not exactly a pocket camera, but we'll see how long I keep this one. The camera that is going to be effectively replacing is the my GH3, which I've had since August 14, so over nearly 3.5 years. This camera has technologies in it that the GH3 hasn't got, and such as focus peaking, in-body stabilizer, things that I actually want that will come really handy for my photography needs. One final thing, I always think it's a good idea to keep the lens hood with the lens. As you can see, it can be put on backwards for, say, storage. Click, there you go. When in use, always a good idea to use the lens hood if your lens comes with it, because A, it'll help to do what a lens hood is designed to do, which is to stop stray light from getting into the picture, spoiling your image. But it also helps to protect your camera, because you bump this is plastic, it'll bend, it'll bounce back, and if you do break this, better to break this than to break that, because that's expensive, that's easy to replace. There you go.